Alright, so I've got about 50 guys that are wanting pictures of all this stuff. So I'm just going to make a video and send it to everybody that messaged me. I've got a guy coming today to look at buying all of them, but if he doesn't take them, then I'll try my best to go down the line. We'll start with the 47 KB5, and then we'll go to the light blue 73, then the 75 yellow, and then the green 72 and the blue 72. So I think you should be able to skip through this video, but it's easier than uploading a bunch of pictures. So first off, with the 47, it's got a 390 in it, out of a 390 and a 4-speed out of a 75 Ford. This is the 360 that came out of it. It was locked up, tore it apart 2 years ago, and then I just never got back to it. So that can go with it if you want. If not, I'll probably just scrap it. And I guess this is a carburetor that came out of the light blue one. The carb that's in it is out of the dark blue service truck. I just got it, put it on there to get it running. I've got a carb rebuild kit for this one and a carb rebuild kit for the carb in the green truck. It'll run, but it leaks, so I haven't got around to that. I've also got an oil filter for the green truck. I think that's all in here. That's the 47 KB5. It was a 72 highboy frame. So it's pretty, the frame's pretty straightforward. The body is not too bad. It must have had a dump bed on it because the back's beat up a little bit. And then this is the 390 out of a 75, and it does turn over, and you probably can't hear it on here, but it does hiss, so it's got compression. And it's been covered up. I've had the hood on it. Somebody was asking about the trim pieces. Those are what are on there. They're still pretty straight. That's the four-wheel drive 4-speed that came out of the frame. I can go with it. It's got the 4-speed out of the 75, which has got a different output shaft size and a different yoke size, so it won't mate up like I thought it would. But the cab's pretty good. It's got some rust there and some rust on the other side. The steering's not hooked up. I just got that mocked up in there. It pretty much needs everything. I just haven't got around to it. So I think that's pretty much everything on it. And now I'll go to the light blue 73. I got it out of Marquette, Kansas, and it was locked up. And took the pan off, looked at it, it just had a bunch of crap in the cylinder. And just actually got it running yesterday. I've got a new air filter. It's got a new Wix oil filter, and I put 1540 in it. I think I even put new belts on this one. Like I said, this is the carb off of the blue one, but I'll probably just send it with this one since this one's got a title and drives and everything. The brakes aren't working. They got some nasty crap in there. Let's see. I don't think there's a straight body panel on it. This guy used it to push cows, so it's pretty dented in. The front's all dented up. I'm pretty sure the lights work, but it's all dented in. The passenger door pinches because it's been dented in. It's got old farmer fixes. It's got a baler belt holding the tank up, but it's a solid flatbed. The roof's pretty solid. He must have had a spotlight in it. It's got the usual rust above the windshield. The windshield is in good shape. All the glass is in good shape on this one. Does have rust in the rockers. Not the worst, but still has it. None of these, all the hood hinges have rusted out on these, so he went ahead and fixed this one, so it works. But so there's that. The interior is not too bad. You can see it's got rust there. Besides that, it's not in terrible shape. The door's not bad. It does have rot. It's rusted through there. Trying to think. That's a new air filter for this one. And we'll go ahead and start this. I think the power steering works. Oh, and I put a new fuel pump on it yesterday to get it running. But I've been running them off of a boat tank, and I don't have it hooked up, so it'll just start and die probably. But I mean, I've got a video of it running if you really need it, but I drove it around the yard yesterday. The battery doesn't come with it. There's that one. This is the yellow 75. I don't have a title for it. It's got good parts on it. It's starting to rust out in some places. The bed is in rough shape. It needs a new floor. The sides aren't really connected anymore. I mean, so you could still make a decent bed out of it. Step sides are highly sought after, I know, so here's the inside. I have not touched this one, but I've pretty much rolled it off the trailer, and this is where it sits. So I don't know if it runs or turns over or anything. So I'm guessing it's a 345. I haven't looked, but AC, power brakes, power steering, all that crap. It's actually pretty straight. The front's kind of beat up. The hood is good. The hinges are rusted out. Pretty much this one's about rusted out. Here's this side. It's rusting out there. This side of the bed. It's rusting out over here on the rocker. Like I said, the bed sides aren't really attached anymore. This is the green one. This is the one everybody's wanting, it seems. It's probably the best running out of all of them. It's pretty straight. I haven't changed oil on it yet. It's starting to rust through there. The doors are pretty solid. Rockers are starting to rust out. Can't remember. Okay, this one, it's not rusting out above the windshield like the rest of them. It's got good glass. Oh, I forgot. That one's got good glass too. All the glass is good in this one. Power brakes, power steering. I haven't rebuilt the carb on this one. I haven't replaced belts or nothing. I just got it running. I'll run it here in a second. It's got the grill guard. The grill is very straight, and the bumper's good. And it's starting to, the supports have rusted out. It's got some rust there. Door's good. Actually, that rocker's pretty clean. And this one was running off of a boat tank also. Roof's pretty good. Alright, now I've got to find my gas can. So that one runs pretty good. There's that one. And then we've got the dark blue service truck. I got this one out of McPherson, Kansas. Doesn't have a title. I've had this one for about 2 years. So this one's got new spark plug wires, new cap, rotor cap, new, I can't remember if I put new spark plugs in this or not, but pack rats had gotten to it pretty good. So it's got new hoses, oil, filter, all that stuff. Like I said, I took the carburetor off of this one, and it's on the light blue one right now. Actually, as far as hood hinges go, this one's probably the best. Now, I didn't show it on this one, but he put in new metal there. This one's pretty straight. The front grill's a little messed up. It's got a good patina on it. You can actually still see that it came from International Harvester in Topeka. All of the boxes at the bottom on the bed are rotted out. It also comes with a bunch of parts that I ordered for it. I don't even remember. It's got new wheel bearings to go on it, new brake lines. The brakes don't work. We got new brake pads for the front, I believe, or the back. I can't remember now. But the bed floor is solid, and the toolboxes up top are solid. It's just that the bottoms are rotted out. That one's kind of rotted out. The windshield in this one is cracked, but I think the rest of the glass is good. The inside is pretty good. It's got some rust. It used to be a custom cutting service truck. I started tearing the dash apart to try and get the oil pressure gauge to work, and then I just never got to it. So there's that. I'll spray some gas in it, show that it runs. And this one has a new fuel pump in it too. It's blowing gas everywhere. So it runs. Those are the brake parts that I've got for it. Roof's good. So I think that's everything. I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody. You know, I don't want you to drive here and then find out something and not want it. So I don't want to waste each other's time. So that's all of them. Like I said, I've got a guy coming today to look at all of them. So we'll see how that goes. I've been tossing around the idea of selling Stubby Rob also. I've taken him to Roadkill Nights. I've taken him to a bunch of car shows, and everybody loves him. It's a DT466 and an automatic Allison with a Studebaker bed. But I'm throwing around the idea. I just don't know what number to put on it. So if anybody's interested in this, give me a shout or send me an offer, I guess. I don't know. We'll go from there. So hopefully this answers some questions. If you got any more, you can text me and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks.